Award somewhere. No. Come on and drop things wherever you want.
Oh, yes.
They got here. Oh man, blustery night. It's like a Winnie the Pooh story.
Woo.
Winnie the Pooh and the blustery day, except it's at night.
Here, honey, take my tea, please.
Woo. It was a beautiful day today earlier.
Scott?
The sun went down. I can't be held. We can't be held accountable after.
Oh,
Yes, love, what you? Yeah, I got you, Brent.
woo.
You're welcome, Mother.
Hey, darling.
Hey, I'm gonna warm myself up before the fire here.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Jump over there too.
There should be heat vent blowing right there too, right on that one side of the table.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Where you heading?
Right, chill.
All right.
Hey.
How you doing? You too. Oh man. Yeah, no kidding. Did you get closer to the fire?
Okay, honey. Well, how was the trip?
What?
We're here. How about we just go like that?
I'm glad you got here safe. I was kind of worried. It's so nasty.
It is,
Or now it is. It wasn't earlier.
that's what I heard.
You just have to take that one on faith.
I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
As you know, don't like the
Yeah,
weather.
it was 70 degrees until we got to almost make it. Yeah, and then it started raining and it got colder and
You crossed the line.
That's a nasty line of storms moving through.
yeah.
It's that Mick and Dixon line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're nothing but trouble north of it, as I
There was
understand.
the traditional, where the hell are all these people coming from going through Henry County?
I tell you, they always do.
I'm thinking that we ought to have some kind of, snip program for
Well,
those
there's something
folks,
going
'cause, I mean,
on.
there's just too many
Hudson
people. down there.
Bridge, Eagles Landing, that whole,
Let me give you a
Oh.
hug.
and their trouble too. There's one of the little cities that was going for.
Oh, yeah. We were careful. It took us a little longer than we wanted to.
That's
but
okay.
We were careful.
That's what
I
matters.
told you there was no problem with time.
Well,
We wasn't going anywhere.
we left at 10.
Wow.
Did you?
You definitely took your time.
No, you need
No,
not
that's-
sit that cake right
It's
there.
not a bad time actually. I'll put it
Well,
somewhere else.
that's 10 hours. It should take 7. So, it's just too damn
Eight
big.
at the moment.
Everybody else on the road.
Yeah, and they were working on the road
This is what,
One of
2018?
those
We
nice
have
working.
our flying cars yet.
north of, where is
If
my
anybody,
jetpack?
if anybody should have a jetpack.
Yeah, of course, they wouldn't allow me to fly one because I am really a hazard.
Well,
Hey, boss.
it doesn't stop the ones who are up there now.
I have leftover pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie,
Fabulous.
which I'm gonna leave here because it's not going anywhere with me.
Yeah, we've already dug into it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Is the which one?
Y'all have a seat?
Yes. Yeah, we got one. Okay, this one in
Been
the-
out of the
I can
fridge
make
for a while,
coffee
so if
for
y'all
you.
want
Okay,
more.
yeah, we'll just,
You want some coffee or do you want tea or what?
Water.
Water's good for me, just a little bit of water.
Yeah, no, that sounds good actually.
Whew.
Good gracious.
Yeah, we have ice and water, but the glass is the optional part.
Okay.
Well, I have to say, we had a worse traffic jam in Florida this time than we did in Henry County, and that's saying something, I tell you.
They're
Henry
widening.
County's always been bad. You
Yeah, I
know
don't know
when
what
you
it
did
is.
it because all of a sudden, there's all that traffic. And I don't know
Yeah,
where it
people
comes from.
discovered it in the 90s and they all moved down there.
But it was rush hour, so it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock, I guess, when we were coming here. And it was northbound. Now, how are there that many people coming from the south part
There's a lot of businesses down there, a lot of doctors.
north?
Yeah.
Really?
No, they live up this way.
They live up this way.
I see, I
So,
I like your glasses. They're cute.
they're the same.
They look different.
No,
This thing was?
Same
Tell them you got new glasses.
Can't really see them, but they're good.
one.
Oh, man. So how have y'all been today? Hanging out?
Yeah, we just been hanging, we just hadn't done much. Just, Scott's been cooking and,
What we have been doing, we're doing now.
yeah, well, he had most, Ronnie cooked the salmon.
Oh, nice.
It was cooked on the grill, so,
Nice.
all that's,
Sounds wonderful.
yeah.
I hate y'all went through all the trouble, but mostly just glad to get here.
Yeah, we just been taking it easy. I hadn't been doing too well, so I've just been laying down most of the day. And so has he.
This rain can't
It's
help.
had kind of a bad day. Yeah. Let Jill get that glass.
Ice water on or tea or
What you want, son?
frog squeezins? I think I heard one out in the yard earlier. No cane toads yet here, unfortunately, but
You want to take
when
the
they
lid
arrive,
off?
they'll legalize it. Georgia legislature
Take the lids off?
is now for it.
Put 'em in the kitchen.
Pull off the lines and everything.
I've got spades on my hands.
Emily says tell everybody hello. She wishes she could be here, but they're going to Augusta tomorrow to see Jimmy's family, who they almost never get to see. So
Yeah.
they're glad of that.
Yeah, we got her there for a
Goodness.
whole damn, almost 2 whole days. She came
Just with
Christmas and spent the night, and then she stayed most of the day.
Love the leftover, man. We're able to you can put it in these half-pound jars with olive oil and pull it out like sardines later.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
So-
on the train.
Now it's on.
So they won't a scale to get wasted.
Nice.
Get a knife to cut it.
Sure did.
Oh, man.
Did you say you wanted ice water? Or you want to catch that frog?
Honey, just
No,
leave the frog alone, he's not bothering you. Poor old bunny. Now they're hopping around the bushes and trying to dodge that buzzard and
Oh, yeah, there's that. I've got frog hunting hours.
Well, the new people moved in across the street, and they got chickens, and they finally discovered our yard, so they've been coming
chickens
over.
come over to your
Our
yard.
yard, yeah. She was over there,
They
they're
leave
trying to
some-
shoo them back across the street.
They
they
lay
leave some
eggs.
eggs.
They get eggs, yeah, they sell them, I think.
Did they really?
Well, or give them away, they got a sign up on that little thing out there, that says fresh eggs, you know.
Yeah, I
guess
think
it
that's just a, I think this is a, what do you wanna call it, it's like yard art. I think this is just a hobby for them.
Oh,
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. You did this?
He did that.
That is
man, that is
beautiful.
He's a
one,
grill, he's a smoker man.
Skills.
We just put it
Wow.
on the smoke.
where'd you get that piece of salmon? That is a magnificent piece of salmon there.
It's great.
Kroger.
Kroger.
I went crazy. You should have done that.
We
This
didn't
is
go
with
crazy.
bacon.
Oh my.
That is with
We
bacon.
just went, we figured if we cook something like this, we'll have it for a couple of days.
Everybody can eat it. Y'all don't eat eyelashes, so
Right, but
fish ain't got eyelashes.
Fish does not have eyelashes. Thank goodness.
Honey, we could put some of this,
move some of the decoration off the table.
put that over there.
Well, I guess that is decoration technically.
We'll figure it
Or
out.
a brick bat, yeah.
In the cricket test.
Okay.
You stuck it with a fruit.
I'm just now.
They used to all be used for doorstops.
All right now, stop about my fruit jar. You've been teasing me about
Yeah.
wanting a fruit jar.
Well, that's what I told Carolyn. She said, no, I'm not doing it. No
I
German
did.
fruit cake, no regular fruit cake. I
Japanese
can't get
fruit
it. Japanese, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I can't get a fruit cake.
I miss Rich's.
Oh, yeah.
They had the best Japanese fruit cake.
That's the problem. I have tried every recipe I can to make that
I
Japanese
have
fruit
to, I
cake,
got the recipe. That
And
came
it's-
from Rich.
and it still doesn't work.
It's not the same
It's
cake.
not the same cake. It's
Small
very,
ends of it.
it's dry. I cannot make it moist. I've tried.
We'll
It's
tell
just a
Emily
source of
about
heartbreak.
Richie.
I can't do it.
I've got the recipe, and it says, I got it.
I know.
And it says Richard's
I
Japanese.
know. I have that
cake.
recipe too. And they're liars. They're big fat liars.
Yes, they are.
They have to sell their stuff. It's all about the trade.
We need butter, for the bread. I don't, but I don't know if anybody else does. Anybody put butter on the bread? This is,
Live without it.
this
It's
is,
awesome.
That looks pretty,
this is good bread. This is cinnamon.
Well, this one isn't. This is just the regular vanilla. You
Oh,
want
this is,
cinnamon?
no, this is good. This is brioche.
Oh,
oh,
wow.
wow.
Is that cheese in there?
No, it's just,
It's like just vanilla.
Oh, wow.
It's like a vanilla swirl kind of. It's
Yeah, nice.
hard to describe exactly what it is. It's not exactly pudding. And it's not exactly a glaze. But it's quite good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good eating. Then worth it.
yeah, he found some and toasted it. He made me toast for breakfast. And he made me some, and I've just been hooked ever since.
Thank you
It's on his plate.
very much. Yeah, we were trying to explain the Rich's Bridge and the lighting of the Christmas tree and the choirs across the lighting
Yeah.
across the bridge.
Who were you trying to tell this to?
Emily.
Oh, someone who hasn't.
Yeah, I think we took her once to see to ride Pink Pig.
He did.
But that was about
But she
the
was
very end.
tiny.
She was very little.
And then they moved it to a parking lot
Oh, yeah.
somewhere. I've got, I have a newspaper here on, article here on,
It's not needed. Not where it is. Yeah, it's not the same.
Not the same.
No.
And you know, you can't, there's nothing like that really
no.
anywhere else.
Well, Six Flags.
Oh, do they?
Six Flags
display
has
that?
they have a Christmas tree. Thank
Thank you, Mother.
No, glazed beets, glazed carrots.
This looks wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're
Now,
welcome.
these two
Thanks for
men
coming by.
can
Stopping in.
cook.
Well, we run the neighborhood.
Yeah, for about 8 or 10
I
hours.
think we need a slotted spoon for
No,
that.
that's fine. It's
You can
perfect.
run out of the kitchen.
It's perfectly okay.
If you like them.
There we go.
You know how to
It's right, these.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Okay. That's what we did. I'll slide these in right here.
All right. Here, I'll do this. I know you would like some beets, right? My beets got and carrots. Your carrots.
Glazed carrots and canned beets.
Ooh.
This is the row for the adventurous only, because that's actually asparagus wrapped up in the bacon, but the rest of them are just little green bean bundles. These are these.
Ah.
You have those. Which one of the fish do you want? First here.
Yeah, he cooks. He's a
Oh.
good grill
Green
cook.
beans bundle.
In this kind of weather, that's
One? That's a green bean bundle.
This is separate, yes.
you can have more than one.
Oh, I will.
Have you not had them?
I don't know if I've had them before.
Oh my God.
I don't think I have.
As old as you are, you're nearly as old as I am.
Hey,
I don't see any bacon.
we don't talk about age.
I
Yeah,
don't,
there's not much
I
bacon
don't see
going
any
on
bacon
in our
around
house.
my place.
There's not
Well,
much bacon.
this demands Paul cooked these. We went over to his house, to their house.
Do you want some? Or that? Up to you.
That one over there looks so
I know.
good.
It's
I might
beautiful.
have to try that.
I
It
know.
is gorgeous. It's a,
Yeah.
he brought it in, it looked like, let me get a picture of it before
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that is.
Absolutely.
I mean, that really
I mean,
does
that's like
demand a
something
picture.
out of a fancy restaurant,
I
you
know,
know?
Ron needs to be holding it. You want to take a
Yeah,
picture?
Ronnie,
Or at least it can be. This.
there you go.
Little selfie rings.
Grin it. I'm gonna,
Well, take the damn picture.
well, I can't get you in it with the fish.
Well, you don't need
Put
to
it on
now.
your head.
I got it. Here, turn it around here.
this? You
Let's see, you want, what if we
You're
just
done
set
this
it on
good
top?
enough. Yeah, we can do that.
Will that be okay for now?
Looks
How
like it
about
will.
that? There we go. So, Ronnie, this is, basil on the top of this? What is this?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Okay, I actually looked. But I do cook really.
Yes, it was time to use the rosemary. Oh, it was just the
May I
rosemary.
serve it?
That would be lovely.
It's not time for Rosemary. She's coming later.
Another one of
Got
our,
it.
yes, you did.
One of our Brit-
One of our Brit flicks, Brit shows.
She's a
Seen-
detective.
seen Rosemary in Time,
Oh,
two gardeners who are, of course, just happen to be involved in all kinds of murder mysteries.
Yeah.
But they're really just gardeners.
They're
some of
really
those towns
good.
in England are very dangerous places to live. Have you noticed that?
Oh,
No,
mid-
no, it's very,
mid-
it's very subtle.
I think I would live in downtown Coston, but I'm not sure about Midsummer County.
It's like living near, what kind of fish you want?
I don't care.
Well,
Blink, the three-eyed one from the Simpsons
Wonder-
episode.
door number 1 or door number 2?
Honey, I don't know. I really
If you,
don't.
depends on whether you want fish with bacon, fish without bacon, everything
I'll
else is
take-
identical. No, no bacon's right there.
Yeah, let me have a little bit of
It's
that.
like that town that Jessica, whatever her name was,
Yeah.
lived in.
Fletcher.
Fletcher?
Yeah,
You didn't want to live there. Bad things happened.
All these people get killed in a little town like that.
and there's very neat little towns. Everybody rides bicycles. Police don't carry guns.
Mm,
That's,
Enough for that one? You can have some of both.
amazing,
I'm
right?
gonna do. I have a bite of
You
one.
did this on the grill? This is wonderful.
Yeah, you did good. This is great.
Oh my gosh.
It's very tender.
It
Yeah,
is
like, it's
moist.
almost melts. Yeah, you kept the heat low, you really kept it under control. Nice job.
that's the green bean bundles.
Okay.
I don't like it.
The veggies are delicious too. Thank you so much.
Wow,
Thanks.
Isn't that good?
that's amazing.
They really are good. Paul fixed them for one of their parties one time. This guy figured out how, and he's been making, they're in demand ever since. If
We're
we have
changing your dish.
anybody, we have to do green bean bundles.
Now, where did you get your Christmas plates? They're beautiful.
These
I
are-
don't really know, were they yours, was it mine?
No, these are some you've had them here in your pie cabinet.
Oh, so you don't know where
That's a fair assumption. Want some asparaguses and some
Yeah.
carrots and some,
Yeah.
let's start with these. Took the rhinoceroses on.
And he's been doing asparagus, and it's good done the way he does it.
How do you cook it, Scott?
Oh, this is just skillet, just stovetop. I use this better than bouillon, little stuff you get.
Oh,
This sort of
okay.
short recipe, just cook it in chicken broth and a little bit of garlic and green onion and asparagus.
So I found a recipe in a cookbook for asparagus several years ago
Yeah,
that, because I didn't,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what you need? Oh, these?
Green bean and asparagus rolls.
And I just give you asparagus.
The
No.
rolls.
There are no rolls.
Green bean
The
rolls.
green bean
Green bean bundles.
Bundle.
bundle. All right. Know what I mean.
Already passed the bread over there.
So you snap it like you do beans, and then you saute it in just a little bit of oil or butter, and then you just put a little lemon juice in the pan and let that come off, and then do sprinkle a little Parmesan. So it's basically just sauteed asparagus, and I always thought it was so tough you couldn't do it that way.
Well, if you just snap, when you snap it, if you get the tough part off,
Okay.
it works. Yeah, that was, but I like it this way better, cause he gets that little bit of onion and a little garlic in there, and it's just really good.
Delicious.
Turkeys.
I was never giving consideration to asparagus at all ever. It's just not.
Yeah, well, if you had it first canned, it's like canned spinach, you know, and I used to have canned
Totally
spinach, I
different.
thought, who would ever eat this voluntarily, but,
Only Popeye.
yeah, only Papa. And he didn't know any better.
You know, when you had it at school, they used an ice cream scoop to plop it on your plate.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Need a-
That's exactly the same. Very good.
Did you talk to Laura right before you got?
I talked to her earlier today, why? Is she okay?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out a way to see Eric while I was here.
We think we got it worked out.
Just trying to figure that through, find out.
Because he's working.
Crystals, they're all.
Saying something about Sunday if we can figure a way to cross paths.
They're here safe. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye now.
The problem is, I'm afraid it's gonna take us 10 hours to get back,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to go to work on Monday.
Maybe Sunday's not the day for social.
Well,
Well-
I had said originally to the, to them that maybe we could get together and just have breakfast or something like that.
Yeah, just a hit and run Waffle House.
And I just, if we don't get on the road by 8 or 9, it's gonna be.
Yeah, serious breakfast. If you're saying breakfast, you mean at
I
the
mean,
breakfast hour.
I mean, yeah, so
Yeah,
and I
8
hate
o'clock
to do that,
and-
because they gotta come an hour to get there too, so that's.
But they're off, they're off Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, I didn't,
Yeah.
Is he off?
He's in training. He's in training. He's working tomorrow, it's Friday, but
oh,
Saturday.
that's right. Well, we're at Charlene's on Saturday, was the problem.
Right, and then you
Well,
leave,
they've
leave
got
from
to
there
go to
Sunday morning and
Andy's.
go straight on.
Oh, do they? Okay, they're doing something
They're going to
Saturday.
I don't know when they're doing it. I just know that Addie's kidnapping them and taking them somewhere.
Well, I mean, we could do Saturday morning, I guess, because I mean, then we don't have a real,
Well, that's because if Abby's coming down again, and then she's coming down from up here, so she's gonna come pass by here with them.
oh gosh.
And who is Abby?
Friend of theirs.
And
Been friends
taking them up
for years.
north at least as far as Marietta or Alpharetta or something.
Well, we could
maybe-
call them and say, I don't know.
I just,
And when the kids learn to drive, and then when the grandkids learn to drive, and there's just no,
honestly,
And they're about to that point. Heather will be driving the next year or so.
other than just our parents crazy.
And some of the other ones, John's are
Really good
driving.
salmon.
They're old enough, they got
Wow.
babies.
Salmon's really good.
They're good kid.
really good.
And it was cold out there.
Persevered. Through the wind, through the rain. Carrying the burning lumps of charcoal with his bare hands across the frozen tundra.
It's like, you guys post office,
Are
right?
you having fun over there? You're a bad boy.
He's a good cook.
So is it supposed to rain like this for like
The
ever?
whole weekend.
Through tomorrow.
Then it gives up on Saturday, and then it's
It's supposed to clear up tomorrow evening.
You get probably frigid.
supposed to get 3 inches of rain in about 24 hours here, starting when y'all came up. And then Saturday it
It's not our
stops.
fault, I promise
And
you.
then we're gonna get 3 inches more in the next 24 hours starting Sunday. So
Did
it's
y'all have bad storms then?
hopefully late Sunday, so
Down there a
you'll be
couple of
out of
days
it
ago.
going south before it starts.
It was.
Not in our area, but
Mm.
Yeah.
different places.
Yeah.
It really is strange how it does. It gets one place and not another.
Some parts just can't get any rain at all.
Oh, no, I saw it on the news and I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's like 20
As they say,
sticking out
Tampa.
trailer parks.
And I know that's not really y'all, but I just can't figure out where
Yeah.
on the map y'all are.
There's a hypothesis that, is it Bell Shoals? Is it Bell Shoals, east and west Bell Shoals? It's the, or is it north and south of Williamville?
Yeah, Bloomingdale sort of divided.
Bloomingdale's like an east-west road, and we live just literally just south of it. And,
That's like us, we're in that little hole right there below there.
yeah, and they say it'll rain north of Bloomingdale, and it never rains south of it. And there's some, it can't really be true, but it's close to being true,
They built the road
It
along the
feels
weather,
that way.
weather
Exactly,
line.
right,
The
exactly.
weather recognizes the street. But if it didn't happen, you wouldn't even be having a conversation, so obviously it did.
Something
Just
going
as
on.
though it's, you know. Yeah, it's like the lesson in I-20.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And
Actually, it's the line.
it's always the snow line, ice line.
Really?
Yep.
You like them?
If half the,
Oh, yeah.
That's what they
They're
get.
good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're sinful.
Put them down.
No. Never make any. You better enjoy them while they're here.
Mm-hmm.
All it is, Bob, is
Sure.
you're making some.
Show them the to-go box for green bean bundles.
That looks like something, Emily's got a bunch of those, I can pack that up, and, okay. A little thing about that, it's like a pill box.
I
Yeah.
just love these little miniatures, it's just something.
But all it is, boss, if you wanna make you some, is you take the green beans, wrap the bacon around, stick in, and then you put, what's in the sauce, honey?
Oh, butter, brown sugar, Worcestershire, garlic, pretty much the taste. Just melt that down, pour that over it,
Melts in your mouth.
and you can sit it in the fridge and let it sit there until you're ready to cook it.
Mm.
And then put it in and put it in the
So
lid.
you could make them if you wanted.
Go for it.
You can make them in small quantities too,
Mm-hmm.
which is always a good thing, or that or invite guests.
Do you cook how do you cook the beans ahead of time, or do you?
Just take them right out of a can or use them fresh.
Oh, okay.
I actually took the canned beans and fresh asparagus. There's fresh asparagus on this row only.
Okay.
And I cooked them at the same time. The asparagus almost cooked down to nothing and the green beans are still.
And that's all. This is delicious.
Mm.
Really good. Do you make your own beets? How do you do that?
Oh, the can form in pot.
Oh.
And I put it in vinegar and sugar
And bowl.
and cook them down.
Vinegar?
So they start to turn a little translucent. Again, just a taste. If you like a little bit tangy,
Right.
a little more vinegar. And they start to turn a little trans. You can cook them down further than this where they get like candy and they're almost like jelly
Wow.
and just melt in your mouth.
They're great.
Oh, they are. Put one.
And the
one of
same
this
thing
one,
with
that one.
carrots. I don't put the vinegar in the carrots, it's just sugar and baked carrots.
It's good. Very good.
Rain is good, I know that.
We all have already got your room.
Yeah. We haven't gotten over there yet, but yeah. Usual location. And Charlene has got 6 Rosses there now. Brad and Jean and the 4 kids. And I say the 4 kids.
They have 4 children.
Oh, Alex is going to college next year.
Oh,
And
my.
He's
No.
He's about 6'5", 6'4" or 5. He is I haven't seen him in, I don't know when, but the pictures I see, he's almost a head taller than Brad.
That just
So he's gonna go to college and do what? He's
I
gonna-
don't know, he played football in high school, but I don't think he wants to play football. But I haven't.
He's gonna clean the top of the goals off on the basketball goal.
And he's big, I mean, he's not tall
Not
and
just
skinny,
soft.
big
he's
like
just,
John, like Eric's.
he's a big boy. And, so he's 18 now, I guess. Or
He's
maybe a
born
little
in
older.
2000, yeah, I think in the
So he'll
fall,
turn
so
19.
yeah.
He started school late. Gene held him back. And so he's 18, and that makes Avery 16, about to turn 16, baby.
Yeah, she's sort of like Emily, she plays in the band at high school.
She plays the trumpet. Yeah. So she's doing that, and you're in Anson, so 14 to 12 now, something like that. They're all about 2 years
Yeah,
apart.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, and there are no small ones. And even the
Even
youngest
the
boys
smallest,
are
though.
pretty much, you know.
Full size.
I
Not-
said,
not leaving the
yeah,
10
full
o'clock.
size. I said to Charlene, I said, where are they sleeping? Because they've got, I mean, literally, they've got this huge house. I mean, they've got, the main floor is the kitchen and dining room and living room and all big. And then they've got the master suite down here and 2 more bedrooms here. Then the upstairs they finished, and there's a bedroom up there, a bathroom, a big play area. And the basement is finished, and I think they put a bedroom down there, although I can't swear to that. So anyway, they have all this space, but that's 6 grown people.
Big people.
And
You put a stable in.
I just said, where are you?
But it was like when Ronnie and John got through growing,
Uh-huh,
cause it was,
big people, tall people.
full size.
A lot of shade on the ground around here. Nothing would grow for a day.
So anyway, she said he sleeps on a double bed, and we've slept on that double bed. It's about maybe big enough for the 2 of us. So he must be sleeping crosswise with his head hanging off and his leg, and he's sleeping with his brothers. I don't know how.
Gravity boots.
I don't know.
One of them sleeps like a bat.
I don't know how he's doing it. Anyway, whatever, it's working.
Mm.
So anyway, we're not, I don't think we're gonna stay with them unless the Ross is leaving, even if they do that. I mean, it's just, they've had a house full of people for a week, a house full of people
It might maybe fit you in the manger.
for a week. Right. He's got a nice shed, we can hang out there with the 4-wheeler.
Yeah. Well, they have a covered porch.
Right.
They sleep out there.
It'd have to be encased and covered.
The window blows through.
Yeah, but it does.
Oh.
We've been out there.
Oh,
Kind
no.
of cool even in the winter. But anyway, so that's our plan, and then we're heading back Sunday.
Wow, sounds like they've got a house full.
They have a house full. And Jill and John, of course, live close, and Kelsey and Jonathan. Jonathan just graduated. Wait, Jonathan just graduated, didn't
I don't think he graduates till the spring.
he? Spring. He graduates from college in the spring.
Is that Jill's youngest? Oldest?
Youngest. Kelsey's the older.
Mm.
Kelsey is 6 months older than Emily, so she just turned 26, I guess.
Birthday's like the second.
It's just hard to believe. I mean, I stood up here, I think, what in the world?
We're just there today. How old
And
was
John's,
he again?
John's girls were like, I had to ask Eric how old he was.
Did you?
I just couldn't.
I got the number 30 in my head, is that right? Is it 30?
88, 2018.
Yeah.
Or 87. 87?
88. He's 28, yeah.
Well, it just hit me that you'd been in this house almost 30 or 29 years, man.
Yeah.
It was, so that's pretty amazing.
Our wallpaper's holding up pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I always like that. Somebody was talking about mitering and doing baseboards and quarter round and all that stuff. And
Chair
said,
rails and.
yeah, they were talking about actually crown molding.
Crown molding,
and I
of
said,
course.
yeah, I said, we've had our experience with mitering. Because
You
that
did
was,
that.
that was
You've
kind
got
of a,
beaten tin roof that you have to attach each square. I'm like, oh.
yeah, no.
Yeah, I think I'd hire somebody to get the back surgery later. I just pay it ahead of time. I said, just tell me your surgeon's name and I'll
Yeah.
let them do it.
We didn't have that, but we did peel some wallpaper off of the ceiling.
And
That was
carpets
exciting.
off the doors.
And carpets off of the, and the stairs and the floors and
There's
the
carpet everywhere.
red church carpet, everything.
Red church carpet?
Yeah, you know, like
There's
when you,
that, you know that piece of carpet that's in the closet? That was on all the doors.
well, was
I
it on the
saved-
doors?
I saved
I
that
don't
little
remember
thing.
that, but I believe you.
Well, it looks like what you have on pews in the old church.
Yeah,
That's what it
well,
looks
it's
like.
the,
Okay.
that red, well, our church has got that red carpet still
Yeah,
from the night.
I was gonna say, I don't know where else do you use that kind of red?
Thinking, yeah. So,
Wonder why they had to soundproof so many of the rooms here. They weren't even Catholics.
They were Southern Baptists.
Yeah,
right.
okay. Maybe worse in some ways.
yeah, so. It was an adventure. We sort of had a similar year this year. Our big project was to put flooring in the house. We'd had that carpet in there when we moved in. And we pulled that up the day we moved in, because I hate carpet with a white hot heat. So-
Especially with pets.
Oh, God.
They just go away, because there's no such thing
Well-
as cleaning a piece right out of the carpet. It
Well,
never goes away.
yeah,
I don't care
and
what they say.
I'm not a neat enough person to keep carpet clean. I mean, just for humans, I can't do it.
Well, it just seems a lot of work for that.
Exactly. So that's what we did this year, was put down new flooring on the whole house.
And it's all wonderful, and you can walk around in barefoot and it's fabulous.
It's not perfect, but it was the best we could do.
Are dogs happy with it?
Oh my God. Well, funny story. Funny story. So we put down the first room and we started in the section, we kind of blocked him off from it. And then finally, he kind of got over there and he looked like Bambi on the pond. You know, his feet were like this.
Yes.
just going like this, trying to get some traction, you know.
So he's learned now how to get around on it, and when he needs to
No fast turns.
put the brakes on, he had one of the gates, and he's terrified of that kid gate, child gates, you know.
Oh.
That keeps him out of room, so we had one of the gates up when Emily was there. And we'll throw something across the living room, and he'll chase after it and skid, you know. Usually he'll skid all the way almost to the bathroom door, but he skidded, his eye caught that gate, and all of a sudden there was another gear brake. It was like, I don't know how he slowed down some more, but he did.
The anti-lock brakes kicked in.
Exactly.
Mercy.
He had an extra.
I really could, I've never seen him do that before. He was not gonna run into that gate.
And Katie blends in, and you can't even see her
She
compared
knows,
to the
she's a
floor.
camo cat now, she looks just like,
Oh,
I'll show you pictures
Just
later.
kind of a brindle.
Yeah, I can't describe it.
But it's her color now.
Yeah, she's orange, and so is it. So, I mean, that sounds bad, but she looks just like, you have to listen for her to know when she's out walking.
Yeah,
around
she
the garden.
wants to eat for early in the morning, so I get up and let her in, and she stays on the back porch. And I can't see her, you know, and she'll stop, and I'll almost kick her across the room. But now I can hear it, she tips on that stuff, you know, and you can hear
She's
that
learning to
little
walk
claw.
with the claw so you can
I
hear her,
can
so she
hear
won't
where she is, and
get kicked.
I don't run over her.
So she's walking around on tiptoes so you won't have to.
Yeah.
Well, that's a thoughtful cat. All right.
Yeah. Or maybe more like self-preserving, I guess.
Yeah, they out there, they'll sit out there and call in for breakfast.
Oh.
If they hear me get up and use the pot, they know we're awake, and that's enough. I'm not gonna make the sound, cause
Yeah, they'll get going.
Right.
then they will call and call, and call.
And how many are we got in here now?
Just two.
Two?
Down to 2 indoor cats and one porch cat.
No, two porch cats.
Always 2 porch cats.
Boots is
Yeah.
out there too.
That's right. Yeah, Boots and Wardley.
Quarterly?
Wardley.
Wardley.
This is this orange.
I don't know how
cat.
they got the name.
You got the name because that's what Binks called him. Binks was in the sunroom, and this cat, this orange home cat that had been out there, but ran Boots off because Boots had been going underneath the house and sleeping, and this is just a little black and white, whatever, white boot. So anyway, just out there, and then Wardley suddenly showed up and kicked Boots out from underneath. So now Wardley sleeps under, or they both do. Hard to tell because they don't appear to fight. As long as there's enough food, they'll both eat on the porch. Wardley, but
With the raccoons and the possums.
Well, yeah, before we named Wardley, he was just up on the glass, but Binks is like this, Wardley just kinda came up and just came out this window and suddenly just kinda got nose to it and looked in and like, who's in here? Oh, and Binks was like, and he goes, Wardley, he goes, no, Wardley, good God. And I said, who is it, Binks? And Binks looks and says, no, Wardley. Well, his name must be Wardley, so Binks called him Wardley, and just talking kind of a cat. We'd never heard them enunciate quite like that. Just, no, Wardley. I'm like, good God, and it's like your cat's possessed when you hear this song. It's like, you gotta look real close to be sure that sound's coming out. It's like a chipmunk. When you see a chipmunk first puff of his cheeks and whistle, you have to look close to be sure it's making this little whistle because it's got a little rattle at the back of it too, almost like it's an actual whistle with a little ball in its throat. Because it's like, anyway.
Chipmunks whistle?
Oh yeah. Oh, they'll chirp just like cardinals.
Ours, I don't know about everybody else's, ours too.
Yeah, our chipmunks whistle. Let's put it that way.
Wow.
When we come out in the yard, they'll sit up in the tree. You can hear them chirp, just letting everybody else in the yard know. Whoever's got sentry duty is this chirp, and it's not exactly a cardinal because it's got a little chirp rattle. It's kind of it's a single note, but kind of it's almost you get the little ball rattling around.
Wow.
And a cardinal's note's just a single, but it's exactly the same note.
You didn't bring your mystery scat.
I did not.
Mystery scat. You didn't bag it. You could have
She did, but she didn't bring it.
What, what?
The mystery of the freeze-dried scat.
It's not dried, and it's not scat.
What is it?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
That's what I'd like to know. I have a photo. So,
Of the thing that rocked it, or of your...
no, I don't know what.
That's what we can't figure it
That's
out.
what-
Now, I'm saying it's bear, it looks like bear scat.
It's not,
But
it
it's
is not.
Is it like large, like a lump of
It
hamburger?
is not, okay, we're real, okay, I'm gonna take this in a better direction.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And say that it's like some kind of seed pod. That it's almost like a bird has tried to eat some kind of.
But it's a lot of it. It's not a, it's gotta be a
I'll show you.
heck of
I'll
a
show you.
big bird.
Well, it could be, but it's, and I've looked all through the
And
internet.
bones in it?
No, it's a seed pod. It's like the heart of palmetto or something like that. You know, just that heart. I tried to
And
hit it
it's
with a
usually
hammer.
right in the middle of the road.
It
I
is.
think it might have.
All
Oh,
over.
you mean that there's more than one? You've seen it
Yeah,
repeatedly?
Oh, all the time. That's why we
You
got
see 'em?
And
interested.
it's
It
not
says-
like, it's not like the regular horse pellets?
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
shaped?
It is not any of that. I'm telling you, it's not.
we have coyotes, and we don't think,
It's none
somebody
of
said
that.
it's not
It's
coyotes.
not that. It is something else, and it's the seed pod of some plant that somehow or another is walking out to the road
But
and laying
it's
down.
pretty big. It's about that big around.
Yeah, it is.
And there's
And
like
they're-
6 or
I
8
thought
of them
here's
in a
got
solid-
stuff like that in it.
Solid, hard solid, and you cannot break it open with a hammer.
And it looks to me,
It's a
it looks
seed
almost
pod.
like it's got seeds in the top,
You
like
know what I should do? I should plant them. Let's see what comes
See
up.
what grows.
I might do that.
it might be the animal that produced it.
It could be coffee beans. You got
Magic beans.
You got a civet cat in your neighborhood.
Hey,
You might grow coffee
could
beans.
I go all the way up to see the giant?
Yeah, I think I would put it in a pot and plant it.
I might do
That way
that.
you could isolate it and you'd know
I
when
might
it
do
came
that.
up that that's where it came
And
from.
now that I think of it, it is a seed pod.
But I
There's
mean,
no doubt.
it's, you see it all the time, and
And I've
in
seen
the
it
middle of
for
the road,
years
a
and
lot,
never
you know.
thought to even ask about it. But there's a guy near us who's a birder, and he's a really good birder. And there was some in front of his house, and I said, and he happened to come by. I'm like, "Do you know what this is?" And he said, "I don't." So he posted it on the website, and to see if anybody came back with any answers, and he hasn't come back and said any. And I mean, I have confessed this to other people, and they're like, "Well, is it this? Is it this? Is it this?" No, it's none of those
We have
things.
big owls that actually roost in our yard, come to our yard, but I don't,
Barred owls.
Unbloomed one.
barred
Or
owls.
An owl will eat and then,
Yeah, but it's not an owl pellet. It's not. I looked. I'll give
You see, you can't break it with a hammer. It's a seed pod.
Sandhill cranes. We have sandhill cranes that are
Yeah,
about
they're
4
big.
feet tall.
They don't, well, we don't have any around, although they fly
They
over.
fly over
Do they eat
occasionally.
palm fruit,
Fly over.
maybe?
I've never seen them do that. They eat grubs and bugs and all from the ground. So the only other thing I could come up with is armadillos, which this is not about armadillos because armadillos are not that big. But
They're not big enough to
armadillos,
produce pods like that.
armadillos like to eat the center of your palm tree, your palmettos. And we know this
Because
because we were out in the yard one day and we see this armadillo. I'm not making this up. I know I sound like I'm stoned, but I'm not. This armadillo runs as fast as an armadillo can run, which is not that fast.
no, you can catch her.
It's little tiny legs.
Mhm.
And pounds into this palmetto bush and shakes it,
Look at the
backs
rhinoceros.
up, and
And does it
runs
again?
at it, and bam, and shakes them. And he'll do it over and over and over. And it's two of them do it.
They were
One
taking
run,
turns, running,
running
take a
in.
run, the other one come. They'd run back and wherever they went.
Florida's a very strange place, I gotta tell you.
It sounds like.
Now I think your armadillos are stoned. What's in that palm plant that they want to get so
I
bad?
don't know. That's the only thing I can connect with those things.
How interesting.
Well, we did come up with another theory yesterday.
What was that?
Aliens.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Those are leftovers from when people have been probed. That's what happens with.
I don't know. Anyway, you had to raise that, you had to raise that topic.
But if it appears to be a seed
Some
pod,
things
yeah.
like that,
Try to plant it.
you just don't. Yeah, I think I'd plan it and see what can happen.
Why do that? And
Just
figure out
keep an
which
eye
way
on
it's
it.
up.
So if it does come up and it is an alien, you don't want triffids in your yarn.
No, I
Well,
don't want any kind of
Please,
aliens.
no, not triffids. We'll take a body snatcher pod before triffids. As long as it's only one.
Oh, man, oh, man. Okay.
Anything more coming that way? Or you got enough?
Wait, we get some free.
Oh, yes. There is, of course, some brother wagon. Okay, in the pie.
We got a new cake pan, so, yeah, he just baked the cake, got a new bun cake.
I do like cakes.
Yeah, so he baked that this afternoon. And,
Although it always reminds me of my big fat Greek wedding.
sure,
What, the bundt cake now?
that pan
What
is
about cake?
beautiful.
What did you say?
Somebody, somebody, have y'all ever seen this movie, Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah. But I don't
Somebody,
remember much of it.
somebody non-Greek.
Ooh,
It was
looks
beautiful.
like a helmet.
It's more, yeah, like a crown.
Wow, it was gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's all right. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's the same,
It's nice.
same company that makes the other.
It's the Nordic word, guys, yeah.
Beautiful.
You had one bundt cake pan, you've had it for how many years?
Oh, God.
All,
Yeah.
probably 40 years.
But I saw that one in the catalog, I said, I'll get you one of those. So that was his Christmas present, was a
Oh,
cake pan.
nice.
So it's the sister of the
Oh, yeah,
Well, it's
somebody,
getting married,
yeah, the
mother of
the very waspy couple that comes in, comes bearing a gift. It's a bundt cake to this big giant Greek family, and they don't know what bundt cake is.
Oh,
And their English is not so awesome either.
No.
So. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Ronnie did that.
Wow.
Only knows how to do it in platoon.
You did some of it.
Quantity for
I did
platoon,
about
I
a
don't-
cup. You did the rings.
Well, my mother used to make it in a big stone bowl, but I don't even believe it was as big as that. It wasn't that big.
Ronnie, that's amazing.
Well, y'all sent us fruit,
Yeah,
and,
but you had to have more fruit than what we sent to do that.
yeah, well, you know, we accommodated so
No.
we could.
Golly, Miss Molly, look, that is beautiful. Wow. And healthy, because it's fruit, right?
Okay, so finish the bunt.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not all that funny. So she shows up with a bunch cake, and the Greek lady at the door says, "Oh, thank you so
I
much.
gotta get a label.
What is
Not
this?
in this.
It's a bun. It's a
Oh,
bundt cake." She says, "It's a what? It's a bundt. It's a bundt cake." She says, "A what?
A
A
what?
what?
A what?
So, every time I hear bun, I love bun cakes. They're right.
Bump.
No,
Oh, sorry.
And you keep the plates and all.
Oh, yeah.
And after the bowls ultimately.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we go.
I'll hold this, get the cakes, get the plates back. There you go, look at us. Takes a village.
Yeah. I'm not very able to do. I didn't do anything today. It's been one of those days. Arthur took over early this morning.
Yes, storm coming always makes that happen. You get bowls out there?
I think so.
Oh, you sure do.
You need a lady like this guy holds.
So what all did you put in there?
Thank you. Just something that juice will drain.
I don't think there's anything in there anybody's allergic
No, but I wanted to get some of the juice out, because otherwise I have to swim in it.
Well, I was just trying to figure out, I see strawberries and bananas and coconut,
Cherries,
cherries.
apples. No, not apples.
No apples?
No,
Oranges and the little,
grapefruit.
little
Little
mini
tango.
oranges.
Little tangerines?
Yeah. And maraschino cherries.
You can leave the juice in there.
Honey, I can't,
Yes.
What?
quit nagging.
I'm not, that's the first thing I said, I'm not nagging.
I can't lift it. And it wouldn't,
You wouldn't go?
get you some more juice. I'll try.
This is not for a start.
Yeah.
Well then. How big a bowl do you want, Nadia? You hold it down here?
No, I gotta do it this way or I'll be wearing it.
Well, we can help here. I'm just sitting here like bumps on a log.
Here's some spoons.
okay, thank you.
Keep thinking, don't put your hand on those candles, but then I realized they're on top.
Easy breaks.
Of course, your mom says that. Here's
Unless you're already on service, which is
Well, how was your feet, Scott?
They're doing wonderfully. They're, well, all over Tallahassee and Calhoun, Georgia. They're spreading 2 different directions now.
Oh,
Back up in Calhoun, that's apparently where Matt's wife, Autumn Delaney Jones, apparently her family's up there. They had a chance to buy a house that an uncle of hers
oh, wow.
was vacating.
Now, where's Calhoun?
It's straight up 75. Just about the last Georgia outpost this side of Chattanooga. You can drive. You're in Tennessee less than an hour if you get back on 75 north in Calhoun.
There's cake if you want cake to go with it.
And that's it.
I don't think it might be too much.
Maybe a very thin slice.
Oh, this is
That's
delicious.
Yeah, that's good.
You like a thin slice over there right now?
No, honey,
Too much already?
yeah.
Well, then
You're gonna have to get another
we
knife.
can wait off with the fruits because this
Yeah, I want cake.
is intense.
I'm fine.
We can save it and have it with coffee in the morning. We gotta find nice glaze.
But I wanna let
Good
you
coffee
put-
cake.
The pies in the refrigerator.
We will do that.
Because that's,
Thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm not sure pies need to be refrigerated, but some people say they do.
They're supposed to, but it depends on what kind of pie, but
It depends on whether you've eaten it all or not.
that's true.
That's the kind of pie that doesn't need refrigerated.
This was delicious, Ronnie. Can't imagine how long it took.
He's quick with it, he's good. He works faster than I do. So he took over
It's
his.
delicious.
I did a little bit, he did the rest.
I feel bad for people that don't grow up with ambrosia. It's a loss, you know?
They don't know what they're missing.
I don't.
Which one was it next door that didn't know?
Joe or Marcus?
It's been Marcus, didn't know what ambrosia was.
Had to have been Marcus. Joe was raised doing jumping show horses. His parents had to know what ambrosia was. And mince pie is
That's one of those things that I found out more about recently. So I finally saw a recipe for mince pie, or mince meat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that is gross. Who would eat that?
Yeah,
I've never had, has anybody ever had it? Mince meat?
I
I've
have.
had mince meat pie, and you
Really?
it tastes nothing like the recipe. It's astonishing. It's like you say you dug in a garbage can, and then you went out in the backyard, you went to the nearest hedge, and just pulled whatever branches and stuff you could find off it, and threw it on the blood. And that's a mince pie, really? And you put the damn thing together, and it's just, oh my
Really?
gosh.
Oh,
You wouldn't think at all, even a little bit, but it's the
Somebody used to bring one to grandma's all the time, on the
really?
holidays, yeah.
similar
I
filling
think she
to
made
a
them, or
pecan
she
pie.
got them at Rich's, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, they had it when they would make with a filling similar to a pecan pie filling.
Wow.
And I don't even know what the minces are, poor things.
It's not what you think it is.
It is not what you think it is.
Look in the cookbook.
I'll tell you what's in it.
Right.
Since we really haven't got one, so go
It's
for it.
ground meat
Yeah.
and raisins and alcohol,
That's just bizarre.
That's what I said.
right? And you don't refrigerate it. You keep pouring alcohol.
Alcohol ferments meat.
That's right. I read that and I said, I am so glad I never had any.
Oh my God.
It is the strangest recipe I ever heard of.
Mhm.
And I thought, I had no idea that's.
like
But
one of
it's
those
called
Krispy Kreme
minced
cheeseburgers.
meat pie. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you do the math.
You want some more?
The other one thing,
I
so mince
think
meat, that's just what they
that's
call it.
good. That was really good.
That's delicious.
Yeah, we can't go through the holiday without
Just a little bit of
having
sweetness.
ambrosia.
Like kiwi strawberry.
And we had the great debate about what was going in it. Did you put the kiwis in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Very good.
And then we had a debate about, do we put sugar in it?
Now, who won that one?
I did,
Yes or no?
yes.
You put
Not a
sugar in
lot.
it?
Mm-hmm.
You just now one.
Because it was
Actually.
tart.
Well, we had the same conversation because all I ever do is grapefruit and oranges and cherries and sometimes coconut, sometimes not. I didn't do coconut last time because Jimmy doesn't like coconut, but this time I put coconut in just for no particular reason. And then there's the, how much juice and do you put sugar in? He's my taster. He's like, no, that's good.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't take
what-
much, just
Well,
a
this
teeny
was,
bit.
some of the fruit was tart,
Yeah.
and so you've got to put sugar in it if you got fruit that's tart. So. I didn't put much, I just put a little.
It's delicious. And good for you.
Not 4 or 5 cups.
Yeah, it's got good and soft and right. They were perfect blended.
Bananas are the last thing, and you get them let them ripen, and that's what really gets the sugar,
Oh,
because it's natural sugar.
You didn't put the marshmallows in
No, I didn't.
yeah, that's the other thing people do sometimes.
I overruled the marshmallows.
Did you really?
I'm saving them for cocoa.
They tend to soak up the juice and turn pink.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put marshmallows in it. Well, you are not marshmallows and you're an ambrosia guy.